Hi, Asmon.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah, we forgot something down there.
Oh, okay, well, grab it quick. I've got to start the rights in about another 20 minutes.
Thanks.
Yeah,
See you later. Take care.
bye. Don't run, please.
Okay. And actually, John, I believe you have the key because I gave it to you because I was
Yeah,
gonna,
I
yeah.
put it in my little pack. I pull it out, and as I pull it out, I kind of fumble. Oh, if this doesn't work, we are.
Just, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It'll be
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Just,
You know where the thing is here.
yeah, I take it from him and I walk over to the keyhole and I kind of like look back at him. I take a deep breath and then I try to push it in. Fuck! Fuck!
Is it
Fuck!
fits? It fits, right?
Yeah, but it's not doing it. Fuck!
Can
Fuck!
maybe you should try turning it. Yes.
It's happening.
Everything all right?
Fuck. I fell. I'm good though. How are you?
Good.
I can patch up his leg. It's all
Oh,
good.
I'm fine. We're all good. All's good here.
Okay.
Fuck. Engrin. Fuck.
What the hell is this?
I didn't fucking think it would work.
I think it worked. I think it worked.
All right. Okay.
Should we grab one of the torches then?
Oh yeah. Good call.
Let's grab a torch.
Oh, you're just going in?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah. This is fine. This is good.
If we find out, like, we can always probably come back. Like,
Probably, because it's impossible to get out, so it's probably very possible to get in, and there's always new people coming to visit. Let's go.
well, if we figure out the magic that made this place, we'll be okay. But let's go.
No, yeah. You want me? You want to go first?
I'm going first.
Okay.
As you head down the hallway, the torch lights the walls, and it's constructed out of like large stone slabs, keeping all the dirt at bay. At the end of this little hall is a cylindrical room, about 26 and a half feet in diameter, 16 feet tall, so quite high ceiling. The walls are made of the same smooth stone as the walls surrounding Grovehold, and you can see that there is a 5-foot wide, 8-foot tall, 12-sided pyramid of smooth steel centered in the room.
A
Large
pyramid?
steel spoke. Yeah. 12-sided. So, big ass steel point. Out of the top of it, though, the top's been cut off, and there is a large piece of steel, a large beam extending out of the top of it and up through a hole in the ceiling. You recognize this as the central spoke for the mill, and realize you must be directly below the mill. From each of the corners of the pyramid, there is a line of blue paint that runs along the floor and up the wall, and the top 3-ish feet of the wall are covered in all sorts of runes you do not recognize. On the back wall, there is a series of wooden workbenches pushed up against the wall, piled with all sorts of gear and objects that you can't make out from here.
Wait, didn't William die in a mill accident?
Kind of like nod my head.
That's crazy. I'd like to walk over to the objects on the wooden tables.
You find there is quite a bit of stuff over here on the tables. You've got dozens of spears, daggers, short swords, and bows, wooden shields, sets of leather armor of various sizes, all stacked up on one of the tables. They completely fill it, and the stacks go higher than your head. Looking around, though, for more significant objects or unique objects, you see that leaning against a wall, there's a tall staff of applewood, runes carved into the top of it.
Ooh.
On one of the tables, there's a small 10 by 6 inch crate containing 12 very dusty vials. Everything down here is coated in a layer of dust that has seeped down through the mill hole.
Is the pyramid climbable?
It's pretty smooth, but like you could, like Milan style, wrap a rope around it or get a boost.
Because I kind of want to look. At where the like spinny pole attaches.
Yeah, let me describe the rest of the objects on the table real quick.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. There is a large greatsword in a dusty blue sheath that looks quite fine. The town insignia is set into the locket of the sheath, and the hilt of the sword has a 12-pointed sun of silver inlaid with beams of gold that run across the grip and the guard and the handle. You have a baseball-sized glossy black orb that's coated in an inch of glass that you don't see any kind of seam on. And it is the most perfect sphere you have ever seen in your life. And really the most perfectly made thing you've ever seen, since everything in the town is handmade. And then the last thing of note is a small box of fine-grained wood. It's been stained black, and if and when you pick it up, you hear that it rattles with several small objects in it. There is a handprint that is burnt into the box, as if it's wrapping around the box, holding the lid closed.
I immediately approach the sword because I noticed the insignia, and I kind of I think I just straight up pick it up.
Yeah, it's got quite a bit of heft to it.
Nice. I'm quite strong. I've got that farmer's body. And
from all the farming.
From all the farming that me and my family do, yeah. Or I guess it'd be more of like a enforcer's body from all the anyway, besides the point. I pick up this sword and I kind of unsheath it just slightly so I can see the quality of the blade.
It is very, very fine.
And I kind of look at Engrin like, hey, this is kind of fucking cool, huh?
I am just looking around amazed, and so I don't really notice that you look over at me. And the applewood staff, do the runes match the runes up higher on the wall?
Yeah, some of the runes do, but there are hundreds of different runes up on the wall, and about a dozen on the top of the staff.
I'd also like to go look at the thing of dusty vials.
Yeah. The crate has little bottle separators in it. Each vial is filled with a red liquid that has long since separated into several layers. So there's a clear shimmering liquid at the top of it, and then a base of thick oozing liquid that you can see as you turn the bottles. They do seem properly sealed though.
If I unseal it, could I waft it and maybe try and use my knowledge of herbalism to maybe think of what's inside the vial?
Yeah, most definitely.
Do I need to make a roll?
Yeah, make me a nature check.
Ooh,
Nature or Arcana, your choice.
I'm gonna do nature because I'm proficient in that. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, the smell is definitely old. There are some unfamiliar kind of tangy scent to it, but it smells a lot like one of the healing salves that you have learned to make in your job as the healer's apprentice.
I'd like to reseal it and set it back down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I want to go pick up the staff.
The staff is very sturdy feeling. It is 6 feet 3 inches.
That's pretty tall. And then I look over at Thiradin.
Yeah, I'm swinging the sword around now. like doing super dramatic, like kind of like how a kid plays with a lightsaber, you know, like a toy light. That's exactly what it's like. Practicing like fake forms and stuff.
Do you want to make either an athletics or a performance for me?
God, I would love to. Let me pull up my character sheet. All right, athletics. That is going to be a 12.
All right. You swing the sword. Each swing kind of drags you with it a little bit from the momentum.
Nice.
It's very well balanced, but it is still a great sword. Those are I'm much more used to a bow. So having like a blade, I don't think I've ever really held a blade like this before. Yeah, if any like sword you would have had probably would have been a short sword.
Yeah.
Because there's some of those in town. But by and large, there's only a small handful of people. Captain of the Guard, the Arbiter's Guard, that have actual swords.
Can I go over to the orb and compare the weight of the orb and the staff?
Yeah. You pick up the orb. It's denser than you would have expected, but not as dense as if it was made out of metal. You're not quite sure what that black sphere at the center is. The staff, I suppose the staff would be lighter, most likely, but it's a bit unruly with its height.
I think I'm gonna stare into the depths of the orb and see if I can uncover its secrets.
What are you doing?
Yeah, okay, roll me an Arcana.
Oh, that's gonna be a 4.
You turn the spear over in your hand and inspect it, and staring at its black core, you feel like you don't gain any knowledge, but you are thoroughly perplexed by it, and you feel deep in you that there is something more to this sphere.
I grab it out of your hands. I'm like, what are you doing? You don't just go staring at it. What if, well, it's not.
What if this thing is magic?
And they kind of look at you, and they kind of look in the sphere. And I think I do the same thing. Like the thought of it being magic is kind of like, whoa. John, what did you roll?
I got a 4.
Looks like I'm gonna be the wizard, bitch.
Oh no.
I got a 13.
All right. You look at the sphere. You're also unsure what this substance at the center is. You do realize that there is no seam anywhere on the glass. All of the glass here in town, it's all hand poured, so there's lots of imperfections.
Right.
There's always a seam somewhere. But on this sphere, it's almost as if it's crystal.
Yeah, I think I kind of lose myself in it for half a second, and then I kind of force it back in Engrin's hands, and I put my hands up nope, not touching that ever again.
Give that back to me. Okay, so I've been waiting a long time to find something that's magic. So I'd like to sit down cross-legged, as I usually do when I meditate in the forest, and I want to try to make a fire with the sphere.
Okay.
I want to see if I can cast a spell.
Roll me an intelligence save.
Light yourself on fire.
Nat 20.
Woo!
Okay. Intriguing.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you sit down, hold the sphere in your hands, and concentrate at a spot in front of you, and you feel kind of like a tingling sensation running through your hands and up your arms. But no fire happens.
What are you doing? Engrin!
Yeah?
Wait, did you get something?
I'm trying to make fire, okay?
You're trying to make what?
I've always wanted to make a fire.
What do you mean make a fire?
Like without...
How are you going to make a fire with that sphere?
If it's magic.
Oh, God. Look, it's obviously something... I don't know if it's magic. But just be careful with that, okay? I don't want you losing your mind to some demon or something, okay?
I'm not gonna lose my mind to a demon.
Why don't you mess around with the stick? That's kind of cool, huh? And it doesn't look like a demon's...
It's too tall for me, man.
I walk over and I pick up the staff and I kind of like hold it and I was like, nah, this is safer, than a mysterious black orb.
How do you know? What if that's the cursed one?
No, don't. None of this is... Why would the Millers have cursed items in their crypt?
I don't know.
They're a bunch of fucking Millers. That's why they're called the Millers.
Right,
They're not called the Cursed.
Speaking of the mill, I think we should inspect the spinning that's going on up there. Do you have any ideas?
I just kind of like shrug my shoulder. Like, this is obviously a bit above my pay grade.
Maybe if you hoist me up, I'll be able to look.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just that. I'll just hoist you up, and we can examine the ominous steel pillar.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're not in over our heads at all. Just a bunch of, ancient cursed weapons in a crypt that we shouldn't be in.
I'd like to put the orb into my satchel and set my satchel down.
You can't. What are you doing? You can't just take it.
This thing is awesome. We might need it when we get out.
You can't just take it, though.
We literally just stole something from the leader of the town.
Now that you've said that, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
You want to get up there?
Yeah. I put the satchel down on the table, and then, let's try to hoist me up.
Yeah. So I kind of like do the thing where I get down on my knee and I kind of put my, so I can boost him.
Hell yeah. Both of you guys roll me athletics.
8.
Oh! I got a 17.
Damn.
You guys working together, there's one or two moments where you almost topple over, but instead you guys form a human ladder, and Engrin, you are able to get your head up towards the opening at the top of the pyramid.
Just don't die.
What's it look like? Should I roll a perception?
Yeah, roll me a perception.
What's my proficiency modifier right now? Is it just 1?
0.
It's 0.
Or I guess it would be 1, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because otherwise being trained in skills wouldn't mean anything.
Yeah. So I got an 11.
You inspect the top of the pyramid. The edges of the pyramid you see are flush, like each side, but there is a tiny seam there, so they are panels that are put together. The tolerance around the central shaft is very tight, though, and you're not able to see anything down in the depth. But putting your ear up to it, you hear the faint whirring of gears, as if the mill is also powering or operating in some way this steel pyramid.
This is some kind of machine.
I don't understand what's happening. I gotta.
There's gears.
I'm kind of freaking out, man. I gotta be honest. Do you see anything? Like anything bad?
I can't see anything. I can only hear. It's just gears.
Just gears, huh? Okay. Do you want the torch?
Yeah.
Am I able to like get up now, or am I still hoisting him?
If he is up there, you're gonna have to be holding him up there.
Right.
The walls are smooth and pretty steep.
How far away is the torch?
We can say it's laying on the ground by your feet.
Okay, yeah. Then I use my other, like, if he's on my, like, shoulders, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
I use my incredible dexterity to grab the torch and give it to my cousin.
Yeah, no problem. You pass the torch up.
Does the torch help me see any better?
No, not really. With how tight of an opening it is at the top there, even shining light in, all you're really able to see is more of the shaft heading down. You can look up at the ceiling and try to make out what's going on up there, but it looks like it's just a hole in the floor.
I will look up at the ceiling, though, and see if I can try to make anything out.
Mm-hmm.
Do I roll again?
Yeah, you can roll again.
I got an 11 again.
Alright, with your second 11, knowing what you've seen of the inside of the mill, which I imagine is a place you frequent often, but you've been there once or twice, it seems like that central drive shaft of the mill, it goes to a blocking house underneath the actual floor where it is held steady so that the whole thing doesn't get torn apart by the torque of it. And it, looking at and squinting, you think you see some of the wood of that blocking house, so you imagine that instead of actually being secured there, it is running down to here.
Thiradin,
Yeah?
do you know what your brother was doing in the mill when he... you know...
Yeah, no. I imagined he was settling some kind of dispute for Dad. But I don't...
Maybe he knew about this.
I kind of think back on Will.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did he ever show any interest in, exploring the weirdness of this place, of Grovehold, or... You know what I mean? Would that make sense within his character?
Thinking back, he was always willing to hear Engrin out, but you never got the feeling that he believed any of it. He was more focused on his role here in the town as an Ossran.
I kind of think it over, and I say, I don't know why he would be investigating. He didn't really give a shit about any of this stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think I'd like to be put down now.
Oh, yeah. And I kind of, grab him by the torso. Or actually, no, he's on my shoulders. So you can get down however you want, my man.
Yeah, you guys return to
clamber
standing
down.
side by side.
Yeah.
The chest.
Yes,
Can I try to open it?
absolutely. When you pick it up off the table, you hear rattling inside of it, shaking it lightly. It sounds kind of like stone on stone kind of a sound. There doesn't seem to be any kind of latch on the front of it, but when you try to peel open the box, it does not budge up.
Weird. And what's this hand thing? Can I get more details on that?
Yeah, so the box is small. It's small enough that you could wrap your hand around the top and bottom to hold it closed. And the burn mark looks as if somebody did that from the front of the box, but their handprint was burnt into the box.
Whoa. I'm gonna put my hand on the handprint.
Yeah, your hand is a little larger than theirs, but you are able to place your hand on the handprint.
And I'm gonna try to, hold it closed. Does anything happen? Cool.
Yeah, nothing happens.
What are you doing?
I want to get this box open.
Okay, give it to me.
Here.
I kind of walk over, because the longsword was sitting on the table, on a table, right?
Yeah.
And you're not going to like this, Engrin. I place the box on the table, and then I kind of, pick up the longsword. And I kind of, look at you real quick, and then I kind of, smash the pommel of the longsword into kind of, the box where the opening is to try and burst it open. Bust
You
that
slam
shit.
the pommel down with quite a bit of force, I was going to say the box bounces, but it wouldn't actually because your hand. I guess actually your hand and the box both bounce up from the force, and yeah, the box bounces there lightly. The lid does not fling open, but
Okay, that didn't work.
Maybe if I try to cast some fire on the box.
What's with you in casting fire?
I'm gonna put my hand back on the box and pull the orb out, and
Oh, good. We're mixing cursed items now.
really try to focus on that tingling feeling I was feeling when I was meditating with the orb. What do I do?
yeah, you can roll me another intelligence save if you want.
This time I got a 13.
You place your hand there and focus, and you don't feel that same tingling sensation as before, but you do actually feel, for the briefest moment before you are kind of startled by it and lose concentration, a sensation of not necessarily heat, but kind of something similar, more of a sensing of a presence from inside the box, but not on the outer surface. But it is startling enough that as soon as it happens, you lose your focus.
I felt something. There's something in the box.
I mean, okay. What do you mean you felt something?
I felt like a presence inside the box.
Like a person?
It wasn't. I don't know if it was a person. It kind of felt like heat.
I mean, I hope it's not a person. I don't think a person could fit in the box. Well, it's heat. Like your fire?
I don't know. Can I try to get that feeling again from the box?
Chase that high.
Yeah, make me another roll. And what are you doing physically this time?
This time I'm not gonna hold the orb. I'm just gonna do the hand on the hand thing.
Okay.
Because I didn't feel anything from the orb last time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an 18.
Oh, nice. You focus again, and placing your hand on the box. After about 12 seconds of focusing, you begin to feel that sense of presence again. This time, it's a little more defined, and you can feel a handful of objects. They're kind of lumped together and all close. This is entirely new to you, so you can't determine exactly how many, but there are. You can feel with confidence that it's the objects you heard rattling in the box that you are sensing here.
Can I grab them?
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. You kind of try to reach out with your mind and grab a hold of them. Make me a intelligence save.
That's a 4.
As you kind of you magically extend your reach into the box, you feel a sharp pain in your head as your sensing of what's in the box is cut off, and you feel like the box itself has barred you from entry.
Did it actually look like my hand went into the box?
It did not.
Engrin!
Ow!
Engrin, what the fuck?
I felt the things inside the box. I don't know how.
The things inside the box. What the fuck does that mean?
I tried to feel them, and then my brain hurt.
What? That's not good. It's a box shouldn't hurt your fucking head. What are you talking about? Here, give it to me.
Here.
I kind of pick up the box and I kind of shake it.
How do you shake it?
I I grab it by the sides and I kind of shake it, like both my hands are on it, not in the hand positions, but just optimal shaking position.
You clutch the sides of the box and shake it. With your very first shake, the lid flings open and the contents almost spill out of the box, but you are able to keep that from happening.
Fuck!
Inside, you notice there are 12 different colored bright little stones sitting in the box.
I don't know what I did, Engrin.
Wait, so did you just shake it?
Yeah, I just shook it and I got it open. So beat that bitch. Motherfucker.
Here are the 12 stones you see inside. What do you do?
Oh, Number 8 is calling my name. I pick it up and I kind of like look at it.
You pick up number 8. As soon as you touch it, you feel a warmth run through your fingers and up your arm, and you get kind of a shiver. You feel different, but you don't quite know how.
Yeah, I instantly drop the stone and I go, fuck that, fuck this, fuck all of this, fuck this entire room, really. I don't want to be feeling any of this. And I kind of like walk over to like the table where the sword is sitting, and I kind of like lean against it, and I kind of like run my hand through my hair, and I'm just kind of like muttering like, fuck that, fuck all of this, Engrin, fuck this, Engrin, fuck all of this.
What are those?
I don't know. I gotta fucking chill. I don't fucking trust any of this. Okay, this is all dark fucking. You know what? I'm gonna say it. It's dark fucking magic. Okay. I reach into my back pocket and I grab my flask. I can't remember if I have anything left in my flask.
I don't think you do.
Either. We'll say you have like
a drop or two.
Of a shot.
Yeah.
Just
So
like
I shake, like I kind of shake and I unscrew the top of it and I just throw it back. And then I kind of look at it and I go, oh, good, it's empty.
See, I rolled a 5 on a d12, but number 12 is really calling my name.
Then take 12, my man.
Yeah, pick up 12 if you want.
I'm gonna pick up number 12.
You pick it up, you have that feeling of warmth that shoots through your arm, and it feels a lot like the sense of presence that you got when you were reaching out to the stone.
Sick. What is the stone made of?
It is that same bright, kind of purplish maroon color. It's thin, made of some kind of crystal, but you've never seen anything quite like this.
I'm gonna take it out of the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does it feel like tingly at all?
Yeah, while you're holding on to the stone, there is a sense of warmth and tingles that come from it, but most of that initial feeling has been suppressed.
Okay, so if I hold that one and the orb at the same time, does anything happen?
Yeah, you pull the orb back out, pick it off the table. You look back at the orb. You don't get any tingles or warmth from the orb, and thinking about it, you think maybe the tingling you first felt with the orb was more just like your own body and being super concentrated on it, but there is still something mysterious about this orb.
Hey, Engrin. Hey.
I think these are magic.
Oh, you fucking think so?
I think so.
Fuck. I don't. We'll find. Let's find another way out of here. Okay?
No, I think that these are the way to get out.
What the fuck do you mean? There's a way to get out?
It's got to be the way to get out. There's got to be like.
There are a bunch of fucking pebbles. Okay? There are a bunch of fucking pebbles. Cursed fucking pebbles.
No, it's got to be. It's got to be a puzzle.
What do you mean a puzzle?
Yeah.
What?
It's a puzzle.
Okay, what's the puzzle, Engrin?
Well, we probably should find something else, like, on the walls or in the floor. Or, like, maybe there's some more runes or, like, scrolls or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look around the room more and try to find, like, a secret door or a hollow spot in the floor or something.
Oh.
I got a 7.
Nice. You trace your hands along the wall. The walls themselves are seamless. And then, looking across the floor, it is the same kind of cobblestone construction as the rest of the catacombs, but all of the stones are firmly placed that you test.
Alright, maybe I was wrong. I don't know, I can't find anything.
I kind of walk over. I think like that tiny little shot kind of like calmed my nerves slightly, and I'm gonna kind of help him investigate. Not like super in depth, but like I'm gonna use like if he's looking around, I'm gonna kind of help him.
That time I got a 7.
Very nice.
All right.
Which is the same, right?
One less.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you do not find anything, and you feel very confident it couldn't be anything on the walls, and you're fairly certain it's not anything on the floor, and the ceiling is much out of your reach.
I kind of walk over to the stones again, and instead of picking up number 8, I pick up number 7 now. Magic doesn't exist, so I'm sure that we're both overreacting, and that these are just rocks. These are just...
Yeah, you pick up number 7. It's a lumpy, smooth, dark green stone, and rolled over in your hand. You do not feel that shock from the stone.
See, it's just a rock. It's nothing. And then I kind of like put 7 back, and I pick up number 8 as kind of like a proof of concept.
You pick up number 8. There is a slight warmth to the stone.
Yep, fuck that. Fuck this. Hey, Engrin. Hey, guess what? Fuck this.
Well, wait, what's going on when you touch that?
Not good.
Well, what does it feel like?
Feels hot. Feels warm. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually.
Here, give it to me.
I kind of like toss it to him, like...
I'd like to attempt to catch it.
Yeah. You, I guess, roll me a dex save.
Like, I tossed it to him like it was something gross. Like, just, like, nope,
Yeah.
get away.
I got a 3, so I mean, I'll probably have to pick it up off the floor, huh?
You put your hand in the right spot, but it just hits your palm and bounces off as you fail to close your hand in time. And you have to go pick it up from underneath one of the tables where it bounced.
Cool, I go underneath the table where it bounced and sift around for it.
You find it quite easily. It is a fair bit of a different color than the stones. Or the stone floor, I should say, into the stone.
Does it give me that warm feeling?
It does not. It feels smooth, glass-like, but you don't get any sensation.
You
Come here,
feel it
Thiradin.
too, right? Like, it's...
Yeah,
it's
I get like a weird warm feeling.
Yeah?
Yeah, with mine, not with yours. Here, touch mine. I put it in his hand.
That's what she said, and I touch it.
You take the small diamond-shaped flat stone, and it just feels like a regular crystal.
Feels like a rock. Feels like...
All right, now let's switch on 3. 1, 2, 3, switch.
Yeah, as you each take your respective stone, there's a feeling of warmth to the touch, and it's very slight, but you feel a little more something, a little stronger maybe a little smarter. You feel more on.
These are magic.
I just kind of like blink at him, like...
We found the magic.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I'm gonna go try to cast some fire again.
You're gonna what? Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, I gotta know if it's possible.
Yeah, as you go to sit down, you hear Yasmin's voice echo through the catacombs. Guys, where are you?
Let's grab the key and try to shut the door and get back in.
You wanna lock yourself in here?
Wait, no, that's not a good idea, is it? We can.
You know what? You stay right here. I'm gonna get out of here. I need to leave this cursed chamber for just a breather. I'll go talk to Yasmin.
Right? Yeah.
You keep doing this. Okay?
I'm gonna be able to make magic.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that's.
I'm gonna prove to the town.
Happen.
I'm gonna prove to the town that magic isn't all demons and evil.
Yeah. I'm sure you won't get possessed by some evil creature from beyond the wall. I'm sure that won't happen. I'm sure that won't happen to me either, now that I've touched some devil stone. That's great. I'll be back. I kind of hurry down towards Yasmin, like where I heard her voice coming from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you entered the chamber she's in, you can see she's holding a torch, or I'll say she's got a lantern, and then she has a basket of sage, and she's just kind of tapping her foot when you come into view. She trusts you. Thiradin, There you are.
Hey,
Where's Engrin?
Yasmin. Who? Oh, he's.
Engrin? Your cousin?
Yeah, no. He's on his way out. Um, hey, quick, kind of, off topic question, of course. Not even really
Yeah?
relevant to anything that's currently going on in any of our lives. What's what? What do you know about like secret chambers and stuff in the catacombs?
What?
Yeah, like secret chambers left to us by our ancestors. That kind of stuff. I'm just spitballing here.
She looks at you first kind of like she thinks you're joking, and then with more seriousness and confusion as she stares at you. I don't know. What did you find?
Oh, well, we didn't find anything. That's just kind of. It's just again, it's a theoretical question. Like us personally, we haven't found anything. But Engrin had, how Engrin is, wild ideas, always using that brain of his, always thinking about crazy magic stones and stuff.
Only a deception.
Yeah. Okay, nat 20, motherfucker.
Fuck you! Goddamn. Oh. You beautiful drunk bastard. Look, Thiradin, I don't have time for games, okay?
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. Hey,
no one's
hey.
allowed to be in here
Yasmin,
during
look.
the rites.
Hey, we're friends, right?
I suppose?
Yeah. Do you think we could talk for just a bit? I'm obviously, you have to, I'm obviously going through something here. And I think I need a friend.
I'm not trying to be insensitive here, Thiradin.
No, I would never recall you. Turning away a grieving young man in his time of need isn't insensitive at all. I would never call you insensitive. I don't know who would, really.
Why don't we, I've got to perform these rites, though. Your grandfather, he's very strict about these things.
Yeah, he said he didn't have to do it right now. I talked to him. Because I told him Engrin and me were going to come talk to you, and he said, oh, as long as she does it later, you can talk to her right now.
He said that.
Yeah, he did. Gramps always a stickler for the
rules?
Well, not the rules. I was going to say for his always a stickler about, caring about his grandchildren. So maybe we could talk like right now. I think it would really help me. Really? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know.
Well, what is it that you want to talk about, Thiradin?
I kind of look at her. And I kind of okay, so paint this room for me real quick. Is there
yeah.
are there any where can I sit that would be kind of disrespectful, but also not like if I was to sit down and be like, well, I guess it started when I was a kid.
There's the various lips of alcoves where bodies are
right. That's what I do.
Some of them are exposed skeletons. Some are sealed off stone fronts. But yeah, you could totally pop a squat over there.
Yeah, I kind of go over and I kind of lean against the alcoves.
Yeah, as you do that, you see her kind of straighten up and a wave of shock run through her. Thiradin.
Anyway,
get
Yasmin, I guess. I don't know. I guess I've just been really. I guess I've just been really down since Will died. He was I didn't think he was so young. I guess I guess I just wasn't expecting it. And I guess
none of us were.
No, right.
She puts her hand on her shoulder and kind of guides you off the ledge.
And then I kind of lean back more, I just didn't. People die. People die. I guess, like all the time, but like old people. Like.
I mean,
You know about this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look where you work, and I kind of like look over. Is the alcove that I'm sitting in one of the open ones?
yeah, there's a ancient skeleton laying there.
And I kind of like point at it, like, death better than most. I don't know. It's
Sure.
just how do you deal with it? How do you keep on,
Sure, I don't know what to tell you. And then you hear a voice from the entrance to the catacombs going, "Hello?" And you recognize it as Oren Hemrose. And Yasmin turns her head that way. Oh, one second.
Go help him out. I'm gonna go.
Thiradin,
Yeah.
please get off the ledge. Thiradin.
Oh yeah. Of course. That was. Hey, I know we didn't really establish much there, but thanks for. I guess thanks for being a good person. Yeah.
Yeah. If you ever need somebody to talk to, come talk to me. But
I really
try to keep it while I'm not at work. Please.
I mean, what's work though, right? Like.
always an Ossran.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get my cousin.
Yeah, that'd be.
And you're gonna go deal
Thank
with Oren.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's
and,
about. Oh hey,
she,
and Yasmin.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey,
Thiradin?
can you promise me something?
Yeah. What?
If Oren or like anybody from the patrol asks if they've seen me or Engrin, can you please tell them that you haven't?
Her face grows serious, and
No.
she gives
Look,
you kind of a question.
Yasmin.
Roll me persuasion.
Natural 20, once again, no fucking joke. I'm the most charismatic man in town, motherfucker.
All right.
Holy shit. You know that high you get when you roll a nat 20?
That's the fourth one of the session.
What is it?
That's the fourth one of the session.
Bullshit. You got 2?
I had 2.
These are fucking.
We're gods among men, Isaiah! Gods among men!
Oh God. All right.
That's like a. What is that? Like a 1 in 160,000 chance?
No, but unfortunately it means that the minute we get into like the real world, we're gonna start rolling like shit.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like,
when you guys get murdered by goblins. It'll be fun.
dude, I
It'll
rolled
be-
We
rolled
don't
6.
know about goblins yet. Stop trying.
Yeah, what the fuck, Isaiah? We didn't
What's
know
a
goblins
goblin?
existed in this world.
I'm sorry. There's no goblins in the real world.
I rolled 6 nat 1s in a session like right before quarantine started.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and
So you cost it all. It's you.
it was really bad. It was really, really bad. People died.
So yeah, you nat 20 persuasion on yeah, she Okay.
Just look. We'll figure it out ourselves. It's my fault, and I'm really just trying to keep Engrin out of it, and I'm gonna deal with whatever consequences there may be. Just give us a little time, okay? I need to. It's nothing serious. There's nothing like we didn't do anything bad. Like.
Okay. Yeah. And she
Thank you.
gives you a quick nod and turns as you can hear Oren is only a chamber or 2 away, so she turns and heads towards him.
Yeah, and I start rushing back to Engrin.
Right, Engrin, you have some time before you. So yeah, Thiradin leaves the room, and you are there, stone in hand.
So I have the stone in one hand. And I go and I grab the torch. And I set it on the ground. And I sit in front of the torch. And then I have the orb in my other hand. So the stone, I think the stone's in my left hand, the orb's in my right hand. And I look at the torch, and I focus really hard on the flame, and I'd like to try to make the flame bigger.
Okay, make me a... Okay, give me 1 second. Let me check something.
I believe the spell is prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
Fireball.
Yes, you cast Fireball on yourself.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just explode.
There's actually a decent chance I wouldn't die from a fireball.
How much health do you have?
5?
Yeah, you're right. Decent chance.
Yeah, no, you can survive a Fireball for sure. Never mind, I think you roll more than 5 dice, so...
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to check to be sure.
I thought it was only like 1 or 2.
No,
Well, if it's at its lowest spell slot.
Yeah, no, you're right. Decent chance. There's a decent chance that you, a level 0 character with 5 hit points, would survive a fireball. Decent.
Also, as I'm doing this, I'd like to recite one of the poems that Aerith wrote.
Oh, nice. Recite away.
Because I feel like the words of my ancestors maybe hold some magic. A shield of fire, a sword of light, what 3 hath made, one us the night.
Yeah, you do that. Roll me a...
Oh yeah, it's 8d6 damage on fireball.
Yeah, that's a lot. That would kill you no matter what.
Well, it's half damage. Yeah. It's half damage on a successful save.
Well, okay. If you took half damage of minimum damage, you would live. But, luckily it does not cast Fireball. You recite the words, and focus, and roll me a charisma save.
Oh, shit. That's gonna be an 18.
Fuck yeah, okay. You focus, and the flame, it's still being all fiery, but you feel kind of a sense of, you know how it's gonna flow right before it flows, and you feel almost as if you could kind of bend it a little bit, command it in a way.
Could I try to make it into like a straight line?
You focus, and the, how so? Like, straight line going off the end of the torch? Or
yeah, just like straight ahead. Like make it like elongated, maybe?
You begin to push and shape the flame. It's hard, and there's still a lot of fiery movement to it, but you are able to straighten out somewhat, but you feel this, like, kind of a pressure all over you, and over the flame that seems to halt you somewhat, and you become suddenly very aware of the runes running around the room, and the pyramid in the middle, and the walls around the city as a whole, and that feeling of being stuck within the walls that you've always been feeling your whole life and fighting against feels suddenly much more intense and claustrophobic.
I knew the walls were magic. Okay, now I feel real confident in my ability of fire. I want to turn the fire off.
With your 18, you are able to put the fire out. And after you put it out and you unconcentrate from it, you feel that kind of pressure both on your mind and on your body as a whole ease up a bit, but you realize really since you touched the stone, that feeling of claustrophobia has been heightened.
So it's completely dark in the room now, right?
Yes.
I'd like to reach out and grab the torch, if I remember where it is.
Yeah, you have the torch.
and I'd like to try to make it start on fire again.
Roll me a Christmas save.
Give me fire. And I'll recite the same poem again, but this time I got a 10. A shield of fire, sword of light, what three hath made one as the night.
You focus, and you don't quite get it. You are still standing there in darkness.
I'm gonna keep trying until I get it.
All right, make me another roll.
That time I got a 3. A shield of fire, sword of light, what three hath made one as the night.
Again.
Okay, that time it's a 5.
Nope.
A shield of fire, sword of light, what three hath made one as the night. This time, that time it's a 17. I take a deep breath. A shield of fire, a sword of light, what three hath made one as the night. Come on, fire! Come on, fire!
That second time you say fire with emphasis, and the torch, not in a big burst of flame, but it catches again very lightly, and then that flame grows from the oil on the torch. And that happens right as Thiradin is walking back into the chamber.
Yes!
What the fuck? Yes! What the fuck?
I did it. I did it.
What the fuck?
Magic is real.
I'm kind of just standing there in awe. Like, yeah. Yeah, magic is. You kind of like get woozy and like kind of like fall against the wall a bit. What? That shouldn't happen. How did you do that?
Well, I just focused really hard.
You don't feel like evil, do you?
I can sense the village and the walls.
Like in a bloodthirsty murder them all kind of way, or in like a
claustrophobic way.
Cool.
Maybe the walls are just magic.
What do you mean?
Maybe if we figure out what spell cast the walls, we could find a way to get through it.
Okay, but this is coming from the guy who's been bashing a hole in the wall since he was like 7 years old, okay?
Yeah.
So, like, are you saying that's you breaking magic?
I think there's another way. I think we could just walk through the wall.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, I hate to break this little, wizard party you got going on here. We might be in trouble.
Why?
Well, Ossran, I don't know if he was looking for us for sure, but he showed up here. Yasmin's dealing with it though. You can shoot fire out of your hands, huh?
Well, no, I turned the fire off with my mind.
Right.
And then I started it back up.
Right, that's normal.
It's magic. I told you it was real.
And anyway, yeah, we should maybe make our leave.
I think we should go to the spot.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there? And I kind of like look around the room. Is there anything else that you we should take from here?
Should we take the rest of the stones?
I feel like one magic stone is enough.
What if other people want to come with us? What if they need the stones?
What do you mean? Is that a good idea?
I don't know. I mean, no one else really seems like they would want to come.
Okay.
Maybe they're worth something.
I kind of like raise an eyebrow at the thought of that.
If we get out of here, what if there's like civilization and we need like food?
Or there's hordes of demons. Let's take them. Yeah.
Did you? I know you. That sword is pretty cool. Did you want to take that?
Oh yeah, I'm taking that. If we're leaving this place, I'm fucking looting it.
Cool.
Because why not, right?
These like vials, they might be like a healing salve.
A what?
Like a healing something. Some kind of. They smell like something I would rub on a wound.
Oh. God, why is this shit down here?
I don't know. Probably because they had to use magic in the past. And they were worried that maybe the magic would fail one day.
Right.
And the people would need to be able to defend themselves.
Right. Okay. Let's take everything we can. Why not, right?
Yeah. I'll throw the vials into my satchel.
I walk over to the sword. I look at, does it have a belt that I can use to tie it around my waist?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, there's like the sheath and then like a belt. So I grab that.
It's a long sword, so you would need to put it on your back. Or it's a great sword, so you need to put it on your back.
Okay, cool. So I do that for sure then. And, let's see. I also grab the staff. And I kind of like, we look around one more time. Is there anything that we missed? I also pick up my stone.
Good.
The box of stones.
There's the pile of various like leather armor, one or two old breastplates in there, short swords, short bows. So, you want any like simple gear like that? You can grab stuff from there.
Yeah, definitely. I grab some leather armor. I grab everything that I can. So I grab some leather armor. I grab a short bow. I imagine I can put the short bow over my back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all kitted out now.
Is there like a dagger?
Yeah, there's daggers there.
I'll take a dagger.
Yeah, you guys can grab daggers. You notice that not all the daggers, but a lot of them have on the pommels different symbols, none of which you recognize.
Do I get a vibe from any of them?
No, it doesn't seem. You don't get any kind of magic sensation.
Okay. You have like a satchel, right?
Yeah.
Engrin?
Yeah.
I think we should just stuff as much shit as we can. And then once we're no longer, like, under a time crunch by the patrol, then we can kind of examine what we got our hands on.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, I think also, can we go over, like, equipment and stuff, like, once we get out of here, Isaiah?
Yeah, that is completely fine.
Sweet!
You can grab a big old armful of stuff in the satchel, and then we can sort through it once you know what classes you guys are.
Very cool. And then I guess I'm gonna kind of be like, let's go.
Should we leave the door open?
No.
Are you sure?
I think so. I don't know. Let's leave. I guess it's your call. I guess. I don't. Either way.
I think we should leave it open.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be fine. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess follow my lead. Yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
And to the wall, and then we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go.